Alright, we're live. I gotta open up. Oh, I didn't open up the fucking Twitch.
It might take an hour to update. Jesus fuck.
Update what?
The pod chaser thing.
Ah.
I was talking about. I've got everything from this month uploaded.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Should start linking that.
Yeah. Because the Spotify page will be ready soon. The thing is just that's annoying is I remember when I was younger and not doing anything illegal. Well, Mark, usually they frown upon people ripping music from YouTube.
Ah.
Yeah. But back in the day, I remember there were programs where you could like download it to your computer and just insert link after link after link after link, and it'd upload each thing in succession. And look at the fuck cat.
I don't know what she's doing.
Vibing.
She's doing it well.
But those don't exist anymore.
Right.
At least for like a laptop.
Like this.
And I'm also not a stupid idiot child anymore, so I don't really feel like downloading sketchy software.
Fair. Oh, they had a title match planned. Let's see. Who's on this team? Fuck, who did I put? EC3 and Buddy Murphy versus Eric Young and Only Lorcan. And AJ Styles. Oh, shoot. I have to add one of your wrestlers to my show for a moment. Won't affect your show at all.
Well, of course not.
Now that we're gearing up for Survivor Series. Okay, so AJ is going to make a promo. And Kenny Omega is going to come out. Then we've got Liv Morgan versus Naomi. And then we're going to get a Tony Storm self-promotion. And then finally, to wrap up, we are going to have a one-on-one Stream Rules match between Noam Dar and Chadwick Gable. Alright. Oh, wait. Shit. Set that momentum. Okay. And let's start the show. What up, T-Rex? Welcome, welcome. Our whole day has practically been filled with wrestling.
Like a stupid amount of our day.
Started off with Crown Jewel. Then we watched the G1 Climax Final. And then we watched Impact. And now we're doing this. And then tomorrow SmackDown and Rampage. And then Saturday is Dynamite and Bound for Glory. Oof. We are hooped. Alright, so we're going to start off with Cody Rhodes' self-promo. the head of the authority. So, for those who remember, at Super Showdown, Cody fought The Fiend, and The Fiend basically let him win. He threw Cody into the ring for The Fiend to be counted out. He says he doesn't know why he let him win, but if he wants to play games, he wants no part in it. And then he spins the Stardust Spinner for Kane and Kalisto to be the first match of the night. Alright, so we gotta talk about wrestling. Let's start with fucking Crown Jewel. Do you like Crown Jewel?
I mean, I didn't love it, but at the same time, I was working during it. So I could easily have missed what made you love it.
You probably did. You were in meetings during it. Like, I'm sure you missed a lot of the women's triple threat.
I missed a ton of the women's triple threat.
You missed Mansoor and Mustafa. I'm pretty sure you missed the guy that came out at the end.
No, I saw that, Tarek.
Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't stop looking away, and I felt really bad because I was in the middle of like a meeting where I was like supposed to be paying attention.
That was such a cool moment.
But also at the same time, I just assumed that 90% of people assume that everyone in our company has like a monitor and a laptop.
Yeah.
And so I sometimes just try to make myself believe that I'm just looking at my monitor.
You just gotta say that you're doing work while you're in the meeting.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm supposed to be learning in these meetings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being onboarded.
I am glad that we both managed to catch all of Seth and Edge. Full audio and everything. That was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That's a 10 out of 10.
That was a good-ass match.
Two of those Seth and Edge matches have been 10 out of 10s. Probably all three. I just didn't start rating matches for first one. First one was at Mania, right? Right?
Seth and Edge?
Yeah. No, it was Seth and Cesaro at Mania.
Yeah. I was gonna say, no. Wrong.
It was Edge, Bryan, and Roman. But, yeah. I think all three are, like, perfect matches.
I'm actively trying to, like, make our podcast available on multiple platforms, and it's very difficult.
Yeah.
It's like trying to fit a square into a vaguely square-shaped hole, but, like, multiple vaguely square-shaped holes.
Holy shit!
Why?
Oh, what the fuck, Kalisto? I've tried to do that in the past, like setting up a Spotify for us.
The Spotify wasn't hard. The Spotify was the easiest part so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The hardest part is, like, getting an RSS feed, and then on top of that, getting different, like, Podchaser's going to take about an hour to update, and we were invited to claim our podcast on Reason.fm, and that has no way for me to update the number of episodes we have.
Right.
Like, it's not intuitive. Spotify was just like, give us your RSS feed, and I was like, okay, here.
I found that Apple Podcast was annoying as shit to upload to.
That I have not embarked on yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little scared to embark upon.
I guess I could talk about this now. I wanted to make a tweet before, during Crown Jewel. That was like, I thought it would be in bad taste to tweet it, so I'm just gonna say it here.
Oh, great.
That the entirety of the Queen's Crown tournament was shorter than the last episode of the UPF.
That's embarrassing, actually. I really... No, I say this every fucking episode that we do. I really thought that at least for the pay-per-view, they'd give us, like, a real-ass match.
It was a decent match.
It was 5 minutes, wasn't it?
5:50, yeah. Oof. Just fucking below 2 stars. But Kalisto just squashed Kane. Shook hands. Will they attack each other though? No? Okay. They shook hands.
So on Reason.fm, there's, like, I noticed that, like, some of our episodes aren't on there.
Yeah.
And it said, podcasts with subscribers have priority when it comes to getting indexed more frequently. If you've claimed your podcast, you should start getting subscribers to ensure it is indexed every 30 minutes. Fuck you.
Okay.
Anyways. Yeah, Crown Jewel, I didn't hate it.
I thought it was, like, one of the best pay-per-views this year.
I got so excited when Tarek came out, though. I was like, what the fuck is that?
It was such a cool thing, and, like, you know who he is, right?
I don't, actually.
Well, real quick, let me just say what's happening right now. So, Aleister Black, leader of the House of Black, is saying that The Fiend acted on his own accord, letting Cody win, and he will be interrogated accordingly, but it was part of a grand scheme of his. He also says the House of Black is growing, and the people will see soon. Tarek was a silver medalist, silver Olympic medalist in karate for Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I think he was the only Olympic athlete for Saudi Arabia. And a lot of people were saying he should have been gold because he literally knocked his opponent out.
Oh, really?
But it was technically an illegal kick that knocked him out.
Oh, well, that'll do it. Okay. I feel less silly for not knowing who it is now.
It's like, apparently it's like the level of if WWE brought out like Michael Phelps or Serena Williams.
Gotcha. God, I'm just so excited to have a podcast on this podcast. That's so cool.
Yeah. I'm sure Mylon will be happy to know that because I know he listens to our podcast casually. Might be better on an audio platform.
You can listen to it in your car.
You can listen to it at your job.
In the shower.
On the toilet.
In the shower, on the toilet.
While you're signing your divorce papers.
While you're buying a new dog.
While you're handing in your divorce papers.
While you're handing in the dog.
While you're cheating on your wife.
Cops.
What?
I feel so sick right now. I want to die. My
Sick.
stomach just keeps like fucking. I feel like somebody's like a small elf with fists is punching me.
Maybe a stomach bug.
I think mayhaps something could have maybe affected me.
Something could have what?
I don't know. I always get like nervous when I eat like leafy greens, like salad.
Well, my stomach's fine.
But maybe I got the poison.
Maybe I poisoned you.
That'd be fucking mean, dude.
Maybe the cat poisoned you.
Pete's, I would forgive you, honestly. Oh.
Oh, she just yelled at me.
Trumpeting at you, huh? But yeah, I didn't hate it. I don't know. Crown Jewel has such a complicated existence that it's a little hard.
I think it wasn't as good as night 1 of WrestleMania, but it was better than both nights together of WrestleMania. The only pay-per-view that I have rated higher than it this year is NXT TakeOver in Your House, and even I'm not happy with how I rated it, because I gave that 5-man for the NXT title a 10 out of 10.
You did, yes.
That was not a 10 out of 10 match.
I did not agree with you for a second when you did that. So I'm glad you've come to your senses.
But there were some awesome matches in that. Yeah, I mean, it had like no surprises, but I think that's what's really good because it succeeded off of just matches. Just really fantastic matches. Mansoor Mustafa was handled extremely well. Seth and Edge was fantastic. Roman versus Brock was really cool. Until the Usos got involved.
Yeah, but that time I kind of wasn't bothered, only because I just don't need Brock clinging to a title.
Right.
But I was shocked when Brock did not win.
Yeah. And it also, like, if Roman had beat Brock cleanly, then there's no way anybody could beat him. But now that he needed the Usos to assist him, there's reason for somebody else to come in and take the belt.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously Zelina and Doudrop was the lowest point of the show. But even that I thought was decent, because they made do with the time that they had.
Yeah,
Goldberg versus Lashley was good.
Goldberg vs. Lashley I didn't even get to watch. That was one of the ones where I really did not get to see it at all.
That one was actually really good, because it was clean. Gage didn't show up, and Goldberg landed a jackhammer clean.
I sense that you have a prejudice against Sunberg.
I don't want to see Sunberg. The only thing that disappointed me about the match was that Goldberg did not actually murder Lashley like he promised.
That's mean. You can't say that.
If they're gonna promise a murder, there should be a murder, or at least close to it.
I think you did enough.
Yeah. Still fun. Big E and Drew was great.
That made me nervous. Honestly.
Best kept secrets win. That did make me nervous, especially when Drew was lining up for the fucking big ending.
When Drew fucking hit the Claymore, I got scared. I was like,
oh yeah.
Is this actually it?
They all kicked out of each other's finishers.
What did Big E finish with?
It was just a second big ending.
Gotcha. EC3 looks like LSG, except disgustingly ripped.
I actually don't know what LSG looks like.
You know what LSG looks like?
I don't remember what LSG looked like.
If you look them up, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Give me 1 second, everybody. Just need to edit the ladder real quick. Bar brawlers doing shit. Okay. Alright, so here we have AJ Styles doing a promo. So he's coming out gloating about crushing Rusev. And then he says that he's announcing a partnership with the Undisputed Era. So he's joining the Undisputed Era. But now Kenny Omega comes out. And they fucking trash talk each other for Survivor Series.
I like your fans saying we're not worthy because you're not.
Wow.
Makes me tired.
Thank you, hope I pronounce this right, JR242 Ted. Welcome.
So this is going to be our Champion of Champions title?
Right, this will be the Champion of Champions. And it does, in the future, it won't have to be like your top title holder challenges for the Champion of Champions title. It can just be whoever you want.
And can I just ask, do you know how many weeks until the next?
I think it's like 3 or 4. Like, we've got a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna do something fun.
Okay. Let me know if you want to put any of my champions on your show.
I love that I'm working on something fun, but I'm making it difficult for myself. I think that's really the epitome of Elizabeth's version of fun.
Nice.
So what would you say was your favorite match from tonight? Or from today, with Crown Jewel?
Oh, Edge and Seth, easily. I had everything.
I didn't really expect Edge to win.
I did. Because if Seth won, it would have, he wouldn't have won until he ended Edge's career. And the fact that Edge was drafted to Raw was evident that he was sticking around.
Also, it made me fucking cackle. The fact that Pete Rosenberg could not identify the fact that Seth is also on Raw now.
Yeah. I mean, now that we're 3 weeks out from the draft, it's kind of excusable.
Is it?
Yeah, we're kind of 3 weeks out.
No, I mean, is it excusable if it's been 3 weeks now?
Yeah, because it's been so much time since they talked about it. How are we supposed to remember?
Man, it's real fucked of you to be, beating me up on your show right now. Just want to say.
It's my show. Gotta please my crowd. I'm surprised this brawl hasn't ended yet. Oh, that's gotta be it. Pele kick to end it. Yes! Yes! AJ stands tall.
AJ does not stand tall. I just clotheslined you.
Did you?
Kenny just clotheslined AJ.
Oh, well, AJ got the last move in. AJ got the Pele kick.
Is a clothesline not a move to you, Mark?
I'm talking about in the non-scripted match. Alright, so now we have Liv Morgan versus Naomi. Naomi was just signed to the SDW, Stardust Wrestling. I assume Edge and Seth was your favorite?
That was the one I got to watch the most of, yeah.
Mm-hmm. RK Bro and AJ and Omos is pretty fun. What left me a little disappointed was Randy still has not RKO'd Omos.
True.
Somehow. You would think that would be like the be-all end-all.
Yeah, you would. But I just don't know if they're willing to let him do that at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like at this point he should have fallen because he hasn't gone horizontal yet at all.
I guess they're protecting him.
I guess, but I feel like you can fall once and still be protected.
But maybe that's the thing is that they're trying to make it so he's never. That's never gonna happen, you know.
Mm-hmm. You want to talk about the G1? We don't have to.
I mean,
it's just sad.
I don't. Such a good fucking tournament, marred by so many unforeseeable problems.
New Japan is fucking cursed. It is cursed.
What makes you say that?
Because ever since the new title was introduced, just a ton of shitty things started happening. Let me try and find the thread. Somebody listed everything that happened to New Japan since that butterfly title was announced or introduced.
Have I seen it?
Yeah, it's Shingo Takagi's title.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's see.
You got so many fucking titles.
Ooh. Jim Ross potentially has skin cancer.
That's not good.
He's waiting on a CAT scan. So, good vibes out to Jim Ross, everyone.
Luckily, it's one of the most treatable forms of cancer.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for this fucking thread. If it's the end of me.
While you do that, leading up to this, it has been such a fun tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, also, fucking, Katsuyori Shibata coming back.
Yeah.
Like, that was not expected. At least on my end of things, I was not expecting it.
That was awesome. Okay. So, the last person to lose the old title gets injured and has to withdraw from the G1. A person that went from the old title to the new title gets injured in the G1 final, leading to referee stoppage. And the first person to win the new title gets injured and has to vacate it. And the current champion got COVID. So I think the first person to win it might have been Will Ospreay. And Coda was the one who got injured in the final. And then...
But wasn't Will Ospreay not actually injured? Oh, wait, didn't he post like the X-ray or something?
Yeah. I think it was something different from what everyone was suspecting. Ooh, Naomi wins her debut. Sick. That's 2 stars for me. And +1 for Naomi. Okay. Yeah, so they... maybe that might be the reason Okada was like, I don't want this new title. I want to go to the old heavyweight title.
So, I mean, I guess for those who didn't watch it, Kota Ibushi, I think he went for like a shooting star press.
Yeah.
And fully committed to it. And of course, my dumbass was like, damn, kudos to him for fully committing to it. Landed right on his fucking face, and quite literally on his face, because he had a busted up fucking nose.
Real quick, let me just explain what's happening here. So Toni Storm, the new women's champion, is talking about Survivor Series coming up, and she calls out Charlotte Flair from the PCW.
Why is she calling Charlotte Flair from the PCW?
Survivor Series.
Interesting. She's not my champion.
She won the triple threat.
You know, she is my champion, so it's interesting that she would do that. God fucking damn it, Elizabeth. God damn it.
Alright, so finally, to end the night, we have Noam Dar, the Extreme Champion, versus Chad Gable, the challenger, in an Extreme Rules match. This was Noam Dar's open challenge, declared before Super Showdown.
I might need like a couple minutes.
Okay.
I have not booked a single thing. I've been in the middle of doing something.
Okay. Looks like you're doing some kind of tournament.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. That's cool. Anyway, what were you saying about,
Oh, so he basically went to do a shooting star press. He committed to it fully, landed on his face. And, like, at first, like, it was like, oh, shit. So Okada was obviously the target. He rolled away. So, at first it was like, oh shit, you know, that's gonna hurt him, because that's how a match goes. But it turns out it did more than hurt him. It either dislocated his shoulder, broke his arm, dislocated his elbow, broke his wrist, or dislocated his wrist. You choose. And it also busted up his nose.
I think it was his shoulder.
He was, like, fighting people off of him, basically, because he didn't want to be touched.
He wanted to get back into the match.
Yeah. And fucking Okada was like,
I mean,
it's all good.
They had to lift open the ropes for him, so there's no way he was going to be able to fight for very long. But still, it was a fantastic match up until then. It's such a shame it had to end like that.
Yeah. And again, it was such a fantastic night.
Yeah.
just quite literally a who's who NJPW.
Yeah. You want to talk about Impact?
Yeah. That was an alright episode.
And that's it. I mean, yeah, it was fine. I really liked the Bullet Club Pin Juice match. I was hoping we would get Bullet Club as a decisive winner so we can get ex-Bullet Club versus Bullet Club at Bound for Glory.
But I think it'll still be good because it's ex-Bullet Club versus the people that hate Bullet Club.
Yeah. 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 Just wish we would get Jay White back in Impact. That was fun. We could get Jay White, Hikuleo, and Chris Bay versus Kenny and the Good Brothers.
Jay White's too busy screaming and yelling at Ishii.
True. Noam, I swear to God, fight back. This is your first title defense. Please. Please, Noam. I swear to God. I am also more confident in Josh Alexander winning the title now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the whole thing is him bringing it home. Like, that's the story.
It seems like it's what everyone wants.
Come on.
Yeah, Seth, that's some of that thing.
There we go. There we go. Noam. Grab something. What'd you say?
I'm just having... That's all.
Oof.
Yeah, it seems clearer now for sure. It didn't seem quite as clear before.
Yeah. Do you think Suzuki's gonna show up during the gauntlet? It seems like they're lining up for him to debut at Bound for Glory.
Yeah, I would imagine. That's exactly what I've been thinking would happen.
I just wish it wasn't at fucking 10 p.m.
I'm happy that it's at 10 p.m.
Well, yeah.
I'm just so fucking excited. I'm excited to see Suzuki again too, and I'm so excited to see him like continue his tour of damage.
Yeah, his murder death tour.
Yeah.
If you had to pick someone from WWE to fight Suzuki, who would it be?
Drew Gulak.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, out of everyone, Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
I want Drew McIntyre.
Am I wrong to not have a women's match tonight?
I mean, you do you. Noamdar really wants to make this, like, he's taking advantage of this being Extreme Rules. While Chad's like,
no, don't hit me with a frickin' chair.
Chad does not want this to be Extreme Rules at all. Remember when Arn Anderson blocked the Black Mass?
That was a good match. I know what'll do. I know what'll make the girls and gays happy.
What's that?
I'm gonna have a backstage brawl with the women.
Oh.
So I can like kind of include them, but it's not a match, you know?
Right.
I'm gonna be pissed, I think, if Josh Alexander does not win that title though.
Yeah.
Also, can we talk about Chelsea Green being paired up with Crazy Steve?
That was funny.
That was very strange.
It was so funny. Jordan Grace is definitely winning that title.
What was the title?
The digital media title.
Oh, I had no clue.
That was like the 6-man match.
So that makes sense why Tenille won the match. Oh, Tenille and Mr.
John Schuyler.
Which 100% sounds like a... Oh, just in time.
Yes.
Fuck, wait, not just in time.
Thank you, Noam. Very underwhelming performance financially, but I'm glad Noam retained. Chad. And still the Scottish Supernova.
They haven't stripped him of that title either.
Damn. Chad has challenged for this fucking title like 4 times now, and he has yet to win it once. Alright, cool. So thus ends the SDW for today. Let's check out the PCW and what Liz has in store. Actually, let me check the news first. And when Survivor Series is. So we got this week, next week, the week after that, then the week after that, then the week after that, then one more episode, and then Survivor. So we've got a lot of time. We've got like 5 weeks.
1 week, 2 weeks. Okay, cool. I did this without thinking, so.
Okay.
There was no brain power put into this.
Do you want to see what matchups you have, what the AI did?
Yeah, sure.
So, Penta versus Umberto, for some reason.
Doesn't make sense.
Sonya versus Charlotte.
Manny's not even on my team.
DX versus the Brood.
In theory, that
Christian
would make sense,
match.
Yeah.
And then Bayley versus Charlotte Flair. So, Charlotte's wrestling twice.
Yeah, Bayley's not next in line, so. Alright. So, first is going to be a promo done by the one and only Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Sorry. Wasn't quite what I expected to do.
Kenny quickly flew back to Albany to do a promo.
Kenny transported back.
Ah, good. Or is this a Zoom call?
Yeah, there you go. It's like going to be over like the ramp. And then we're going to have Arya Daivari versus Shane Thorne.
Ooh.
Just to, introduce them to the world. And get them a rating or 2.
So either way, a new person wins.
Yeah. I'm fucking smart.
2 real-life jobbers. Actually, Arya Daivari is not a jobber anymore.
No, Arya Daivari is like goddamn king. Shane Thorne, on the other hand, sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Then we will have Charlotte Flair self-promotion.
Okay.
And then we are going to have FTR versus the Lucha Bros.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Because they're the last ones who had the title, and I don't want them challenging for the title just yet. So I figured.
Wait, versus Lucha Bros?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of wet their palate for a little bit. Did I buy a pack?
You did. I mean, I could add him. Like, I could have him be on ringside.
You could do that. It's just, I didn't write that down. I didn't write that down at all. Okay, I can figure it out. I'm gonna say that he's got like kind of like a buy-in.
Okay.
It'll make sense. I'll make it make sense.
Okay. Oh, because the tournament. Right?
Yeah, I'll make it make sense. Don't worry.
Okay, what's next?
What is next is, this is when we're gonna have our backstage brawl. It's going to be.
That's another match. That's.
You said that that wouldn't count as a match. You said that would count as a promo.
Well, you can put a promo before then.
Oh.
Because it has to be as a match.
Oh, that's Pete is called out by Ilya. Sorry.
So Ilya calls out Pete.
Mm-hmm.
But still keep only 4 promos.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so then 1-on-1.
Next match? Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. I know.
Who?
It is going to be China and Lita.
Okay.
Then.
And you get another promo.
Right, that's gonna be Randy calling out CM Punk.
Okay.
And finally, we are going to have. Oh wait.
Yeah, you have 2 more matches.
Pete Dunne versus Ilya. Oh, I'm having dreams.
But for the backstage brawl, you won't earn any money off of it.
No, that I understand.
Okay.
That doesn't look like Ilya, but I'll respect it for now.
Well, let me add another match.
It won't?
No. It's never. That's so weird. What if? And it will normally let you add a match. That is so weird. Oh wait, what if? No, because it won't take effect until the next week. Shit.
Okay, then I guess I've got to change China versus Lita.
You could either just take money from it or make it a call out.
No, I'll just make it Seth versus Johnny.
Okay.
So it's not my fault that there aren't women.
Right. Now, what is this tournament for?
I'm going to explain in a second.
Also, so that's everything, right?
That is everything.
Okay. Starting the show. This is the PCW taking place in a sweaty gym somewhere in Albany. With no fans.
We don't need fans. We've got heart.
Alright, so... And we have to skip all Floz's promos. Because they'll crash the game otherwise.
Again, we don't need promos. We have heart.
Okay, so then Arya Daivari versus Shane Thorne.
Now, Kenny's promo was announcing the beginning of, because I figure, you know, the G1's over, so I've got nothing else going on in my life.
Okay.
I'm making a pseudo, not quite a G1, because we obviously don't have enough weeks for that. But not quite King of the Ring.
Okay.
It's going to be a bracketed tournament where there's going to be 2 buy-ins, which will make these 2 matches triple threats. And whoever wins gets a title shot.
Like any title shot?
Yeah. Whatever they want.
Okay. Is it a title shot for after Survivor Series?
Well, yeah, obviously. Because the
or they're added into the to make it a triple threat for the Champion of Champions title.
They could technically use that.
Oh, that would make things unfair for me.
Yeah, actually, maybe it would.
That would suck.
She's awake now. So this week we have Peter Dune versus Ilya Dragunov and Seth Rollins versus Johnny Gargano. And next week we are going to have Randy Orton
or CM Punk
versus CM Punk. And we are going to have Daniel Bryan.
Bryan Danielson.
Sure, that one too. Versus Drew McIntyre. I have to figure out who my buy-in is for that. I might have to buy somebody.
Well, definitely got somebody for it. Let me see. Could have Kurt Hawkins. Or Lindsay. Or Fandango. Heath.
Maybe Fandango. I don't know. I might want to buy somebody.
Or someone from a tag team. Like Edge. You should have stuck Daniel Bryan as one of the buy-ins. Because he loves to just poke his nose into things and make things triple threats.
He does. He does. I'm almost all out of room for my men's main event on my roster card.
Wow.
And I'm almost all out of room for Fandango's matches on my roster card.
You gotta stick more people in your mid-card.
Well, I only just started buying people. I mean, Umberto was the first one I had bought since we drafted people.
Mm.
So. And Arya and Shane are not exactly
Main eventers.
Or old.
Yeah.
But I figured give these two a chance to strut their stuff for a little bit. Then I'm going to start working them into the mid-card scene.
Okay.
Which maybe like the winner will face the next guy in line. And work his way up the ladder.
So, this isn't for the bracket?
No.
Okay. I thought this was for some reason.
No, these are my mid-card boys. My mid-card babs.
Nice, Shane. Sick miss.
I like that they have very similar haircuts.
Yeah.
If not the same haircut.
I think Shane has a little bit more of a fade to his.
Oh god, I didn't like the way the camera moved. It's not torture if you're paying for it.
It's always been there.
I like that. I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Imagine.
Mm-mm.
Imagine they get counted
No.
out. Just imagine.
I'm not imagining.
Imagine it.
I'm not. There's no imagining happening.
6.
Oh, wait. Let me take a look at
Also,
new and approved.
I guess we can't do the "this is awesome" chance adding more money because that would be unfair for you.
Oh, I thought we just meant like for like
For pay-per-views? Okay, we could do that.
2. 3.
Alright.
4.
Imagine if I bought Bray Wyatt.
5.
I mean, you could. I don't know. We could consider them different entities.
6. 7. 8.
guys.
9. 10. Okay, ring the bell.
This is your fault.
How is it my fault?
Because you said, oh, at least someone gets a win. How many stars?
2, but it's cut in half.
I know.
Damn, that's rough. So Charlotte Flair self-promotion. And then we have FTR versus Lucha Bros. Now, is this for anything or just for fun? Funsies.
This is just like their intro match.
Gotcha. Daxie and Cassie.
With no Tully to show for them.
Oh, so sad.
But I know who I'm gonna buy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Andrade El Iglo.
El Iglo?
That's what MJF called him.
Oh. Damn. Taking MJ or taking
Taking MJF, honestly? I take MJF. I think that's who I'm gonna get. It might not be actually.
Okay.
But he's on the list. He's on the short list.
Mm-hmm.
It was so quiet I didn't think the match was actually happening.
That's what happens when you don't have fans.
We're just having fun. It's just some boys having fun in a dirty old gym.
Is this an allegory for WWE? They're just practicing for pay-per-views?
No.
Cat's just staring at me.
Look at him. So sweet.
Remember when FTR beat Lucha Bros? Remember when this exact match happened?
I didn't even think about that, honestly. I just said, well, they were the last ones to have the title, so... I do like having, like, AEW guys in this.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have, like, AEW guys that were actually designed by AEW people.
What do you mean?
The AEW game.
Oh, yeah. That'll be fun. Ideally. Ideally, it's not a mess like this game. You're making her dizzy. Don't make her dizzy.
I'm hypnotizing her. Imagine if you hypnotize... You can hypnotize cats, apparently.
Can you?
Yeah.
That sounds awful. Why would you want to do that?
So they stop doing bad things. Like peeing on furniture.
Oh.
Like peeing on furniture. Which our cat doesn't do.
Anymore.
Has never done. Revisionist history, Pete. I'm on your side. Oof. As someone with bad knees, like, that move always makes me very... Oinks, you know?
Mm. Yeah. Damn. Fennec's kicking out at 1.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna have to do?
Hmm.
If I buy another person, I'm gonna have to,
Have to what?
I'm gonna have to, start a new piece of paper.
Oh, yeah?
Oops. So, Marcus,
Yeah?
who would you like to see join the potential roster ease, the rosterettes? The people that we can buy.
Who would I like to see?
Yeah. I think we all know who I want to see.
What do you want to see?
We already talked about it. I wanted to get Kenta next time.
Oh, okay.
Since, you know, he's leaving with the fucking US title.
We've already got Orange Cassidy.
Did you buy him, or was that...
He's still a free agent.
No, I meant, like...
Oh, he
Sorry,
was
did
added
you-
way before we started.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd like to get some Impact guys in here.
I just wonder how many of those exist.
I'm sure they exist. I'm sure.
This literally cannot be how it ends. This can't be how... That's not fair, because that's... that's not fair. That's glitch. That's glitch. You are not allowed... This is not fair. This is not fair.
There we go. There we go.
It's not fair. He was trying to get him back in the ring. This is glitch, and this is not fair.
Penta can run it himself. It was just a tactic.
8.
You suck.
There we go. See? You're fine.
9.
For now.
It's gonna be one of those nights. It's literally always either a good night or it's one of those nights. And by one of those nights, I mean it's one of the nights where I have 4 countouts in a row.
4.
Yeah. But I probably want to see, like,
5.
Jay White would be cool. Also, maybe Lance Archer.
This is like, these are the times where I'd like to, like, these are the times where I'd like to just, like, kind of, like, scroll through, like, who we can and can't get and who's, like, who, like, looks good.
Yeah.
2.
Wish there was just like a... I'm hoping that they keep the Community Creations next game so that we can basically just have a game of all promotions. And that's the ideal wrestling game.
The ideal wrestling world.
Yeah.
4.
I'm trying to do this, but I'm too much of a perfectionist.
5.
I do, like, I would love to see, like, Lance, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Stang.
Sting's already in, I thought.
I know.
2.
But I want more Stang.
Fair.
There's 2 Stangs in this. I want NWO Stang.
Ah. I'm just not gonna look, because if I don't look, then I won't be upset about what's happening here.
4.
Oh, you know, actually, you know who I want?
Who?
Taz.
5.
Jesus.
But like Taz now.
So,
6.
FTW Taz?
Yes, FTW Taz.
7.
They're gonna count up.
No. Dax is back in the ring.
I'd love for them to stay in the ring, honestly. I think that'd be a really fun adventure for them.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe not.
Wait, watch this.
Mark, these are pro wrestlers. Can you please have some respect for them?
Oh, oh. I wish I could.
Fair.
Maybe, oh, hello. Cat just stretched so high.
I saw her pause.
Did you move the plate over there?
No, it's probably the fucking window people.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they were up there.
Or not window people, but the people that were...
Painting the roof or something.
Yeah, sure, painting the fucking roof, if that's what we're calling it.
They're doing something.
Being inconveniences.
Oh. That's it. That's it.
That's it, then why don't I hear a rough counting?
1, 2, 3.
Cash, baby. You did nothing.
So that was 400k with the Lucha Bros winning, which is good.
How many stars is 400k?
3. And then we have Ilya Dragunov calling out who? Pete?
Pete.
So Ilya Dragunov.
We're just getting prepped for that match coming up.
Okay. And Pete Dunne stands tall.
Ugh.
And now we have Seth Rollins versus Jonathan Gargano.
Jonathan Garganathan?
Jonathan Garganathan.
I don't have anyone that I really desperately want to win. I just want it to not be...
Make it not Seth.
I want it to not be Seth or Pete.
Because they are both already champion.
Yeah, and they've gone after each other multiple times.
Yeah.
But, on the bright side, they're both on the same side of the roster, so it cannot be... At least one of them has to get eliminated. Like, it won't be them and both of them in the finals.
True.
That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say and failing to say.
Mm-hmm.
1.
But yeah, I figure this is the best way for me to get all of my men some ample time. And, you know, some use.
Yeah. A good idea.
And we haven't done something like this yet, so.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing it, but I've been too busy with my stuff. Now with Survivor Series coming up, I've put a hold on having anyone challenge for any title until Survivor Series is over.
Hmm.
Which will probably fuck me over in terms of long-term interest in my brand.
What do you mean?
Because the titles aren't changing, or there's no title matches, so there's not gonna be that many interesting matches. I gotta ramp up. Actually, I'm forming factions right now, so that will be interesting.
Yeah.
So we've got the Authority, almost formed, or the Authority is formed. The House of Black is formed. The Greater Undisputed Era has been formed. Also going to be introducing Bullet Club. I noticed your side there.
No, I didn't.
Sounded like it. And I gotta see what other factions I can form. Are you gonna do factions too?
I might.
Could do like NWO. Chaos.
Okay.
What other factions are in NJPW?
Jesus, there's a ton. There's Chaos, there's House of Torture, there's GOD.
Not tag teams, factions. Like Suzuki.
House of Torture is not a tag team, technically.
Okay.
It's 3 men.
Right. It's also the Elite you could do. NWO, the Horsemen, Horsewomen.
I'm already tired of the horsewomen in real life. I don't want to
Make your own Horsewomen and be equally as annoying. What other factions are there? I guess you could do the Heart Foundation. If you got some Heart family.
Glad that I get only the old ones.
Well, Bret Hart's in the game, right? Yeah. You can get him, you can get Jim Neidhart. We can download maybe Owen Hart.
I feel weird having dead people on my team.
That's why you haven't gotten Luke Harper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
Also, I feel like it's very sacrilegious to download Owen Hart to the WWE 2K20 game. Just based on everything.
Yeah, that's fair. But somebody did make Chris Benoit.
Yeah, and we are not those people.
And it's one of the most popular downloads.
That's honestly fucking vile.
You could get a British Bulldog. Well, yeah, he's also dead. But you could get Davey Boy Smith Jr. probably.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a ton of legends. I'm not really looking to get more legends.
You could also get Brian Pillman Jr. You could do like the Inner Circle or the Pinnacle. Literally like any AEW faction you could recreate. Hardy Family Office.
I love you making all these suggestions when there's literally one that I want.
What one do you want?
You know what one I want.
Bullet Club?
Yeah.
But I have Finn. You know what? Okay.
You have Finn, but I've got Kenny.
I will do Balor Club. And you can do Bullet Club, okay?
Okay.
Because right now I have Balor leading Bullet Club. I'm not even having AJ Styles in Balor Club.
Where are you putting him?
He had his promo. He's in Undisputed Era.
Oh.
It's gonna Bullet Club or Balor Club now is gonna be Finn Balor, Buddy Murphy, EC3, and Io Shirai. I feel like Io's a good fit for Balor Club.
EC3?
Yeah, because him and Buddy are a tag team.
Right.
Now, who'd you put into Bullet Club in your brand right now?
Well, we'd probably start with the easy ones.
Kenny.
Get Kenny.
Johnny wins.
Maybe Sonya.
Ooh, Sonya would be a pretty
And
good
Arya.
fit.
I'd like Arya in it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I think he's kind of got the right edge.
We gotta get him some new gear then.
Really? No.
I think so.
I think his gear's nice.
Alright, so that was 2 stars.
That felt much longer than 2 stars.
Did, because we were talking through it the whole time.
Oh.
It was 6 minutes. You could do like a Lightning Lex Wildcard. You can do the OC. But I have AJ. So now Randy Orton is calling out CM Punk, right?
Yeah, for next week.
Cool. Randy stands tall.
Oh, who won? Johnny?
Johnny. So your
15 papers.
Your Seth final will not happen.
That is fine by me. I'm actually kind of surprised that Johnny won.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because of all the times
That Johnny
Johnny's
didn't win?
yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny's lost to fucking Seth.
And that was how much money?
2K or 200K. All right, the main event of the PCW: Pete Dunne versus Ilya Dragunov in the first round of the PCW Classic. You want to call it that? PCW Climax Classic.
Classic.
Okay.
It's a classic.
Or the winner of the tournament gets a title shot of their choosing.
They were very generous with Ilya's body in this.
Yeah. He's kind of beefy. He's a little beefy.
I think half of his allure is the fact that he's quite small.
Yeah. Yeah. And
he's out here beating people like Walter. I just spit. Hey.
Nice. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Look at this screen.
Oh no.
What happened?
I love our automatic replay.
That killed both of them.
Match is like 1 star because they're both fucking down.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We should do well, you've already got Undisputed Era 2. Maybe you could add more members to Disputed Era so we can do warring factions.
Yeah.
We can war Bauer Club and Bullet Club, Undisputed Era and Disputed Era.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
And then yeah.
Crazy to think that Pete Dunne was my first drafted man.
Was he? Oh yeah, he was.
Well, because all of these are written in order of how I drafted them.
Why did you draft him first?
Oh, I have no fucking clue. Maybe he like did something special that night.
I guess. I mean, I think it was a Wednesday we did this. I think it was after they switched to Tuesday. You could do an NWO to feud with My Authority.
I don't have anybody. Well, I mean, I'd have to make an NWO.
Right. Let me see who's on your roster. NWO could definitely be like CM Punk. CM Punk. Seth. Or maybe not Seth, Johnny.
Maybe.
Or if we're doing a singles and a tag team, you could do CM Punk, DX, and a woman, you could do Lita.
Yeah, there you go.
Or China.
I'll have to make like a separate list for these.
Yeah. Factions make professional wrestling so much better.
6.
What do you do if this is a double count out? Like for the tournament? Make it a fatal 4-way?
8.
Okay, I got really nervous that he was gonna fucking Yujiro Takahashi him. Yeah, if this ends on a double count out, I haven't really considered any of that, so let's not talk about it. I need to buy more women. I keep doing this thing where I'm like kind of like playing whack-a-mole with my roster.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, oh, I'm really low on like men, so I should buy more men.
1.
And then
Damn.
I buy a bunch of men, and then I'm like, I've got no women.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking the same thing with my roster. Also, it doesn't help that I think I have like a pretty big roster. I think that's a big roster.
How many people do you have?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh yeah, I have 2 more people than you have. Because I'm remembering the participants counter.
1. 2.
How do you know that? How can you check? Like, do you have it?
Because if I go into Edit Universe, it'll tell you how many participants is per brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, and I'm here feeling like I'm always buying people.
Oof. I mean, I think I bought more people early on because I've been struggling with money lately.
Instead of rewriting all this, I'm just going to write their current record at the beginning, and then everything else will go back down here.
Okay.
Because I don't want to have to be like, L, W, L, L, L. I would like Ilya to win this.
Why is
Probably shouldn't have said that. Again, same reason for not wanting Pete and Seth in the final.
Oh, right. Have you only had 2 champions?
For the men's title?
Could have sworn you had more.
Well, there's been Pete, there's been Seth, and there's been Kenny.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Think
That's
so?
it. Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh, hoo, hoo. Kicked out of the finisher. Damn, you're killing me today. I've had all 2-star, 1-1-star match.
Really?
Yeah. This might be your second 3-star match. Well, we'll see. Never mind.
I never get my way with these things. Shit.
So that was 2 stars, 200k. Ilya wins. Your total was 900,000.
Oh, goody, goody, goody.
And are you going to sign anyone today?
I believe I will be signing somebody today, actually.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh? Sir? Can I help you?
Mm-hmm.
I can?
No.
Okay.
Alright. Who do you want to sign?
Well, let's do some math first. How much fucking money do I have? 4601. Comma. 300. Where the fuck did the 300 come from? Alright. Grand total is 0, 0, 3, 1, 0. 9 plus 6 is 15. Carry the 1. I've got 5,500,000, 1,300.
Oh, okay. I see what you did here. You grouped everyone who was bought.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was tired of being like, what about this guy? Nope, he's purchased.
Let's see, who are the most expensive guys? Oh, we even got The Rock, Stone Cold, Bret Hart, and none of us are gonna get Ric Flair now.
Why? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Mankind. Ooh, I know who I want. I know who I want.
What do you want?
It's my next person. I'm not gonna tell you.
Why?
Because you're gonna take him.
I will not.
You did it with Punk.
No, that was, I had decided to buy him, and then you said, I want to buy him.
Well, I want Sting.
Okay. I have no interest in Sting. Plus, there's 2 Stings.
Yeah, it's true.
There's one for all of us, Mark.
But we're not, like, we're wrapping all variants into one.
Okay. One way or the other, I don't want Sting.
Okay.
Do I want Andrade or do I want Damian Priest?
That's up to you. I value them both equally, so if you take one, I'll probably want the other.
trying to think here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we haven't gotten any members of New Day at all. Cameron Grimes. Cesaro we haven't gotten. Diesel. Drew Gulak. Eddie Guerrero. Sheamus.
I'm gonna get Andrade.
You're getting Andrade, okay.
Damien's just ranked a little too low.
Is he the only person you'll be signing today?
Yes. Andrade is the only one I'm signing. 1,208,000.
Okay. Alright, well. That settles that. So, join us tomorrow for our SmackDown post show. That'll be happening right after SmackDown. Our next one of these will be happening next Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, I think we're returning to Wednesdays.
Okay. Next Wednesday, right after Dynamite. So join us then. It'll all be build up to Survivor Series, which will be happening about 5 weeks from 5 weeks from Sunday, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe and follow to stay in tune with all of our streams and post shows. Our YouTube is the Pinfall Podcast if you'd like to catch up on all of our stuff there. Our YouTube is at Pinfall Podcast. I'm at the Mark Cameron. Liz is at Eliza Elaine23. And stick around Twitch. We will be hosting somebody in the meantime. In fact, let me see who we can host right now that is streaming. Let's host Brandon Cutler. Because he seems to be the only one streaming right now. Actually, let's rate him.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah. I think that's his name. Okay. Alright. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for SmackDown Post Show.